What's going on, beautiful people? My name is VK and welcome to a brand new exciting Adobe After Effects video. In today you're going to learn how you can get a free, absolutely free of charge like animation presets and transitions and presets built into After Effects to do your motion designing work. This video is sponsored by AeJuice. It's a really cool pack of wolves on the interwebs, creating a lot of cool stuff. What do they create? If we jump over to their website AeJuice.com, this is pretty much what they do. They create packs which are pre-animated elements and transitions and motion designing elements to make your motion graphic work easier, more effective, and unlocking new things that you have not been able to do, and most of all, they will speed up your workflow. So their most known packs is called Liquid Elements. You can see this really cartoony and something that you pretty much can't see anywhere else. This like anime style, anime vibe, like really cool, like these smooth and flowy, smoky, fiery, watery, like animated presets, and they have over 1,000 elements there. If you have ever watched like a motion graphic tutorial on After Effects on YouTube, you have probably seen even ads about this. Seamless camera transitions, titles, callouts, lower thirds, animation presets, slideshow creators. The slideshow, it's a really cool plugin, and I'm going to show you why this is something. This does something that no one else does on the market when it comes to this, because I have reviewed similar kind of preset packs in the past on the channel, but these guys do something that no one else does, and I'm going to show you, and it's really cool. Sound effects for motion designing, wedding like theme slideshow creators, and then different bundles for different softwares. So let's jump in. What are we going to be talking about today? There's a lot of packs they have now. They have provided to me a bunch of these packs to talk about. I'm not going to go through every single one of them because my lifespan is not long enough to go through every pack that has 1,000 elements each. It's just so much to go through. We're going to go through the highlights of the premium packs, but also through the free packs, because you can get this plugin for absolutely free. If you jump over to the website, you can get it for free, get the free starter packs, and get started. And they also have a really cool sale going on. If we check, they have like a 30% sale going on right now. It's for like 14 hours, so maybe when this video is live, maybe 12 hours from now, you get 30% off. And if you use my code Phenomenal VFX, you get an additional 10% off. So you can get 40% off any premium pack you want on their website, which is pretty freaking fantastic. Okay, let's go and jump into the free starter pack. What is that you're getting when you're getting a free starter pack? If we just click on it, we can see what we have here. Some navigation thing in opening here. We have our sidebar. We can see some categories. We can jump into the category stuff here. So we have a little piece, like we have like 8 elements in the liquid elements. So some explosions, some smoke, some fire sparks, and some impacts, and these just look smooth and nice and cool. Then we have some slides and some cool like animated for slideshow kind of action. And then we have a little bit like whiteboard, like these whiteboard animations. So if your channel or you're creating some content that needs this whiteboard kind of stuff, it's really cool that they have this whiteboard pack. That's just really nice. So the starter pack pretty much gives you like a little bit of everything, but just like a small, like here's some shape elements like arrows and circles and these nice little accent elements that you can use in your production in any way you want to. Text animation presets that if you don't want to animate your text yourself, you can just apply like a text animation. And I'm going to show you I'm going to show you what I mean by this. So basically you can just apply a text animation and the software will just animate it for you. It will be smooth, it will be snappy, it will look good and nice. Then we have some monster transitions. So some really like cartoony, cool transition type of stuff. Some animation presets. And it's like a really nice care package of different stuff you can just get yourself started. And the best part is it doesn't cost you anything, so it's really cool. There's some shape elements, these bubbles. I just love these. These just look so good. Then we have some HUD elements. And guys, VFX artists out there, you guys, you know we love HUD elements. These high-techy HUD elements that we can put into sniper scopes, to our high-tech televisions in our short films. There's so much we can do. How do you use them? That's pretty much the question. How do you use them? You select one, you double click them, and it will just apply it to like a pre-composition onto your compositions, and then you have that element pre-keyed, alpha keys, and then you play with them. It's really cool. It's really easy. You just double click and you have them. And so that's the starter pack. And let's see, for example, what we can do with that. So also here in this AeJuice Pack Manager, we can see if we want to go back to the home screen, we can either click this new tab button here or just shut off the previous pack we were on. Then we have also the slides beginner. We have some like free sliders, these slideshow kind of elements. It's really cool. And it's really nice to have this preview window here, so you can just hover your mouse and you get this preview window. That's also really, really cool. I really appreciate that little attention to detail. 2.5D like devices. It's like really cool that you can have like two-dimensional device stuff going on if you want to have like animated devicing. And then if you want 3D, well, that's like a purchasable kind of thing. So if you want to do some like phone, want to demonstrate an application or something, or like your Snap codes or your TikTok codes, which is now a thing, so you can have these kind of animated phones in there. Really cool. And what else do they have? Standard, they have sound effects. You also like a motion graphic sound effects. That's really nice to have. But let's go ahead and jump into some of the premium packs. So the premium packs are basically what the starter packs is, but they are just way more expanded. They have way more stuff in them. So the first one I want to talk about the liquid elements. And liquid elements is really cool. If we open up the liquid elements, here we get everything that they pretty much what they're preaching about. Like, look at this. Look at this side scroller here. It's just so huge. It's crazy. There's so many packs in here. They should not be legal. And they're like 40. They're like, look at bubbles, and we have these whatever those are. We have a lightning, and we have some geometry loops and glass crackings and combos. We have here some cool like explosion, like serious anime vibes going on here. And then we have footsteps. That's what I saw. Footprints. Yeah, and I want to show you how I use these footprints. I'm gonna put this into the composition here, so we have it in a panel inside After Effects. So we have a composition here. So what I have here, if I just click play, I create this little composition, like super simple composition, like just a basic motion graphic composition here. How many times did I just say composition? I don't care. Okay, so we have some footsteps, we have some animated text, and we have some bubbles. Okay, maybe I just show you the bubbles in AeJuice, but any case. So I pretty much made this entire composition in less than a minute. It was that easy. I selected a text. For example, the text animation presets, really cool. I just select the text, go to the AeJuice here, open up a new tab, and for example, take the text animation presets, and you also have some of them in the starter pack. So I'm just gonna select that one over here. And then I pretty much just search here, like a one that I like, and I'm just gonna hover my mouse here and see if I found something. I'm gonna have one with characters because I only have one word. And this is really cool. You can select that. And then this is a really cool feature I literally just found out. It's real, like, do you know when you do motion graphics and you do these like easiest curves, you want to basically manipulate how fast and smooth basic an animation is? You can, for example, select an animation, select the middle easies or the easies in animation preset. You can hold down Alt or Option and click here, and then you can select what kind of animation curve that transition has. And it's so cool because you can see the curve, And you can see on with this little white like ball here, you can see with the circle how that will look like if you apply this curve. And then you can just, and then also you'll learn how if you want to have a motion like this when you're animating, you will learn how the curve looks like. So it's a double purpose. This is like super cool to have in there. You can see exactly what you're getting. I like this one. Click OK. Then they have a bounce option. This is so cool. If you put like have a text, so if you want it to bounce around a little bit, so you can also like select that. Hey, I like this one. Click OK. So now when I select one of these elements, I have these applied. So these animations will apply to the text animation I use. So that's just really cool. And I really got to give kudos to them, to AeJuice, for doing that kind of stuff. It's like really nice drag and drop stuff. And here also with the footprints, it's just these pre-composed layers. I double clicked and I can show you how easy it works. Go to AeJuice, go to liquid elements. I'm just gonna double click here, click OK. And then I will go back in here, and now it has added this footprint here. And we can see that it's already animated. So what I did, I just scale it down and then timed it into my composition. That's it. Super easy. The bubbles, the exact same thing. And with the text element, just as I showed you, I selected the journey effect, went to the AeJuice, found the text animation, double clicked, and boom, I had it there. It was just done. It was done. It was made easy. It was awesome. Just the way I like it. Okay, I'm ruining your weekend since I'm talking so much. So let's go and move on. We have a slideshow option. Okay, this is basically video transitions. Don't let that bother you. So they have something called monster transitions. And if we go to the AeJuice pack, let's go over here, a new pack here. Let's go to the monster transitions, which are here. And I want to just emphasize again, there's a little bit of everything of these premium packs in the free starter pack. You just have a way more bigger selection with the premium packs. Monster select, we can hover here. We have some pretty cartoony transitions going on. These are just meant to be really cartoony and stylized. These are not like camera optically transitioned. These are just like a little bit funky, a little bit funnier in that way. So going back to the composition, we can see here I have applied just a really easy transition. This is a transition that's really easy in your system since it doesn't use the clips in any way. It's just like an animated transition that will create this like black frame, what it's called. So basically it covers the entire frame for a moment, and that's where you can do the transition. So it's just super seamless. So it's just basically a pre-rendered and pre-animated motion graphic template. Then you just apply. So it won't be so taxing on your system. It will keep your computer real snappy. So I'm going to show you, I have here also another one. But I could delete that. So I'm going to show you how you can apply this to yourself. Go to AeJuice pack, and then let's go ahead and find that same one I used there. And it was right here. There. Double click, click OK. And now it will build it out here. And we can see that it will, here's the black frame, so to speak. So we'll grab that, put it over there. And then we have pretty much done this. They also have a couple transitions where you use the information of the clips to do something a little better. So for the video transition here, what I did is go to the AeJuice pack, and I found one of these monster packs. You can see when it says placeholder 1 and 2. So it basically needs the information of one of the clips. So I had this one. Was it this one? No, it was this one, the montage number 7. So this is how it looks like in the preview. So to do this, what I did, it will just, in a new composition, it created this montage. I double clicked on them, and then you go to these two like pre-compositions and just replace the clips. So you have number 1 and number 2, and then it will basically then animate it for you. So you have like this. It's also super fast. It didn't take much time to render, so that's really cool. Then let's go to the slideshow creator. This is the last part I want to show you. This is really cool. The slideshow creator. How this is going to work is I'm going to create a new composition. Call this slideshow or slides like this. What am I going to do? I'm going to AeJuice pack, take a new tab here, and maybe take the wedding one here. but the slides work for either one of these. Take the wedding one, select this, and this is the awesome stuff here. You can select any type of a slideshow here. There's so many different kind of light leaks and flowers, and there's so many kind of cool stuff here. I'm gonna show you the basic one here. So I selected here a couple. Just shift and hold and click, and then you click on this little box called create, and here's where the magic happens, guys. This is where it happens. You click on create, then it will ask you what kind of format you want it to be created to, like Instagram, phones, or computer screens, like 1920 by 1080. We're gonna choose that one. Click continue, give it a name like hello, my hello. All right. And then we select the categories. We have brush drawing. That's the one we want. Click continue. If you have some nice music, here's where you can add it. I don't have it, so I just gonna continue without music. And then you can select how many seconds do you want this to be applied to for every picture. I'm gonna put like 3 seconds. Click OK. And then what it's going to do is that it asks you to select your pictures. So you're going to select a folder on a computer, and I will do that, and I will cut so you won't see my computer, but I will select my folder. I will find a folder here, click open, and then I'm going to press create. I won't press create now because I have done this exact same process, because it will apply a lot of transitions. It will take some time to render it out. So I'm not going to do that render since I've already done it. You press create and it will start to building out the composition. And once it has done that, it will pretty much look like this. It will build out a composition that looks like this. So I'm going to go to the beginning, hit play, and this is pretty much what it did. I selected 9 photos and it did the rest. It put these kind of cool brushy looks in here. And these are some portraits I took of my good friend here. So that's really, really cool and powerful to have this really professional looking slideshow, all automated, all done for you with a couple clicks. That's really cool. I love that. I love that. Really, really nice. All right. So that's pretty much it. There's a lot of stuff you like. I could not cover in one video all that. We have the flat icons, we got the shape elements, the whiteboards. That's also really cool. The cyberpunk HUDs. But this is pretty much how this plugin works. You get packs, and then you just click and drag, and you just click and hold, and you just double click, and you just apply this however you want and you need to your projects. And it's just really, really nice. I could also go to the Sound Effects Pro here just to show you a little bit how it works. Opens up, we can get cinematic, and we can just hold and hover, and we can hear the voice. You won't hear this audio, but I can hear it coming out from my speakers. And there's just so many also sound effects if you doing motion designing and stuff. So that's really, really nice. And yeah, it's okay. This is a review, and there is no review without a conclusion. So what do I like about this product? So I do want to be honest with you guys. I do feel that this is a really, really good project, like a plugin, and I really love and I really enjoy using it. And I really do like the fact that it does things that no other of the plugins that's similar to this does, like those easy curves, the slideshow creator. It's really cool, and I think a lot of people are gonna appreciate that. But then also, if I have to find something to say about this, it's really, really nitpicking, and I think it's not real fair because it can be fixed with a software update here. If I go to the sound effects here, so the scroller is a little bit weird. For example, if I want to scroll this, I'm right now scrolling with my trackpad. It basically won't let me scroll normally, so I have to use the arrows to scroll, but that works. So I think it's like a little bug they have right now, but with updates, but it doesn't like affect the creation anyway, just the experience a little bit. So select anything you want, and then you just use these little mouse like arrows, mini arrows to navigate, and then you're fine. But that's pretty much the only gripe I have with this. But the thing is that I love using this. It's really cool, and I'm using this pack all the time, or I have used it in a couple projects with a couple client works, and it just works really flawlessly. So that will pretty much conclude with this. And if you're gonna ask me what pack should you get, if you don't want the I want it all, but like bundle here, if we go the I want it all bundle, if you don't need all of them, the one that I would really suggest you to focus on if you want something is the liquid elements, because there's a lot of other like services and companies that do these like camera transitions and sound effects, but there's really no one that does the liquid elements. It's pretty much an AeJuice thing. It's super unique, super like niche product, but it's really cool, and there's nobody really doing this. So liquid elements is something I would suggest to you, and then maybe the sound effects. If you do a lot of slideshows, the slideshow is a definite must. But like, get the starter pack, check out the links in the description, get the starter pack, try to test around with this, and then use the links in the description, go check them out. They have a bunch of sales going on. So I think that will conclude. I have been talking way too long for now, and hopefully this won't be any longer than it needs to be. And thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I'll see you guys in next week with a new tutorial with some cool stuff, some visual effects coming your way. Okay, my name is VK. I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I'll see you guys in the next week. So yeah, peace out guys, have a good one.